Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. What's happening? We are in the studio today. We are weathering this, this crazy weather storm, this winter craziness. Everybody's locked down. Barely anybody's on the road.
I know there was, two other cars on.
It's impressive that people listened, right?
Well, they always do. I mean,
But
they're all exhausted from their experience right now at HEB.
Yeah, trauma.
The memes that are coming out of this is hilarious. It's cracking me up.
It's going to be okay, guys. We can do it together. Anyway, in studio today, we have a new friend to me, but she was recommended by our friend Benita.
That's correct.
I'm so excited to get to know you.
Yeah, we have mutual friends. We know Ram.
Okay.
And I know Brandy Hell very well. I looked at your social and I was like, hey.
Shelly was doing a little mild stalking on you.
But do you go by Coach Torres? I mean, I feel like...
most people just call me Torres. Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird. I mean, I'm at work and people call me Amy, but
you're like,
it's weird.
Amy?
Yeah, I'm like, where's this Amy? Is she new? But yeah, people pretty much call me Torres or Coach.
Yes. So we have Amy Torres in the house.
Amy Torres from New Braunfels. Did you drive in from New Braunfels?
No. I live here in Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're originally
just got back from Chicago, so you had a wintry mix.
Yeah, I brought it with me.
You brought it with us.
Yeah.
Good. That's
Thank
good.
You.
I love it. I like a little
you.
weather. I don't like the cold, but I like the weather. I like to watch it and see all the critters come out, like the little squirrels, and it's so cute.
It's so cute.
All right, tell us about growing up. Tell us about where you grew up and all your stats, because we are just getting to know you.
Sure. I'm from New Braunfels, Texas. I grew up there when New Braunfels was what I consider small, but my dad would probably say big, but I would say under 100,000 people.
Nice.
Right? So New Braunfels was a place at that time where you would ask somebody where they're from and they would say like over there, like down the street, right? But now New Braunfels is a place where they're like, oh, I'm from California or I'm from here, elsewhere.
Oh, right.
But so New Braunfels is booming, but went to Texas Tech for a year of college. And then really missed being here more in Central Texas. So decided UT was a place for me. So finished out school at UT.
Hook 'em horns.
Yeah. And then never left. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's incredible.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Any siblings?
Only child.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice.
Do you recognize it as a lonely child?
No.
Nice.
I think it's, folks that have siblings, when they see an only child, they're like, oh, you must have been really lonely. And I was like, no, it was great because I think being an only child in a room full of adults, they like have to make the decision, are we going to make this one person be a child or are we just going to treat them like an adult? And so I think that was kind of the, I was more in that, we're just going to talk to you like an adult kind of thing. So, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's good.
Where are your parents from?
Both New Braunfels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because 100,000 people seems like a lot back then.
Oh, back then? No. I think back then it was probably in the 20s. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're at 100,000 now. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, wait, we grew up in Austin when it had 80,000 people.
Yeah. No.
And so back when you were growing up, there was probably like 15,000 people in New Braunfels, and now
small.
We're at 100K down there.
Yeah. It's booming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's booming.
Yeah.
Coach Ty Harrington, I'm sure you're familiar with that name. He lives in New Braunfels.
He loves
We had him on, and he shared all his nightlife down there. It sounds like it's a fun place to be.
New Braunfels is great. Yeah. I think when you grow up, right, you have this thing where you're like, oh, I don't want to go back to where I grew up, but now
so
I go back and I'm like, there's so much to do here. Why did I hate on it?
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful town.
Yeah.
So where do you live now?
I live in Austin. I live in South Austin.
Okay, you're Southie.
Yeah, Southie.
Okay. Do you want to meet us at Luby's on Wednesday?
Oh, Rolf Brody?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I live also near Benita, kind of. So I'm familiar there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all going for Luann platters.
Yeah.
We're in that age.
Bryce, you're invited too.
Yeah, right. So we're in that age where we can now get a half price
Sure.
Luann
I'm almost
platter.
there.
I'm almost there. Yeah. I'm all for it.
What year were you born?
74.
Okay. Oh, you're a baby.
Oh my gosh,
I love
Shelly.
your
it. I
birthday?
haven't heard that in a while, but I love it.
She's
I love
2
it.
years younger.
What's your birthday?
July 29th.
Okay. What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Leo.
Okay.
Oh. Okay,
Fun.
what was it like growing up? I mean, obviously you're into sports. Were you always into sports
Always in
growing
sports.
up?
My dad was was a coach in New Braunfels, in Geronimo. He loved coaching in like small schools. He, when he grew up, there were, fewer kids in the classroom, I think. So I think, gravitated towards being at schools that had a smaller, class size and thing like
Nice.
that. So he coached at Geronimo for a lot of years, and he just has a love for the sport. My dad is one of those people that you could show him something on TV, how people are doing something, and he'll watch it, he'll just study it, and then he'll, get a hole-in-one or do something like that, right?
Oh,
And
wow.
so he's
a natural.
has a
athlete.
yeah,
natural.
but he's not like showy, or he's just like, oh, that's how they did it, and he'll do it once and be like, do you want to do it again? And he's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. And once you master
Met my
something,
goal.
Yeah,
that's how I play those games on the phone. Is like I beat like 5 people and then I'm like, I'm good.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
So what sports did you play as a kiddo?
I played everything. I loved, my dad excelled sort of at baseball and basketball, and so basketball was one of my favorites growing up. And we didn't have a softball program at my school growing up, so never got to play until I got to be an adult, and it was a recreational thing. But he played basketball, so basketball was my thing. Volleyball, played a little bit of golf, played a little bit of soccer, but not like competitively, and then really just kind of stuck with the softball. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
And so they call you coach.
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
Sure. So I'm in a sports organization. I don't know if Benita had told you, but it's the LGBTQ plus organization in Austin called Softball Austin. And I'm the commissioner. I'm currently the commissioner. And I have been in the league.
The commish.
I'm the commish. I've been in the league since 2004.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I've had teams, since 2004.
Wow.
I started our women's division. It was an open division, which is mixed men's and women's league, and we didn't have a women's division, so I started within our organization, our women's division, in like 2008. And so I have teams, have had teams in the league all that time. I feel like I'm always kind of coaching. So, but yeah, I think probably, it's funny. I look around the league sometimes and I'm really proud because I see folks that aren't on my team anymore, but are, have their own team or are playing at a World Series with another team. And I'm just like, heart kind of gets big kind of thing. So it's good. Yeah. Yeah. That makes me happy. So I am coach to some folks, and then some folks just, call me that just out of
Like a
habit.
nickname.
Yeah.
What does it run out of? Like, is it just run out of your organization since you're commissioning, or is it part of Parks and Rec? And
Yeah, so our league is part of 2 national organizations, which are iPride Softball and Asana. And Asana is the Women's Plus League, National League, and iPride is the LGBTQ plus league. So there's men and women in that league. And those are our national organizations. We work with the city to, rent our fields and do those things. But the city really just provides us a location. We have a great relationship with them. They're awesome to work with, but we organize our own league through with the fields that we get from them.
And where do y'all play?
We play out at Craig.
Oh, good.
On Sundays.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. On Sundays.
Yeah.
And I know you are in recruiting right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is your goal? How many players are you looking for?
Oh, I mean, as many as we can get, right?
Yeah.
Because we run with about 20 teams a season.
Wow.
At our height, I think we were, just over 30, which is a lot.
That's a lot.
And that's a full day, right? So you come out on a Sunday to Craig Fields and you go to the backfield, and I mean, we're there all day,
Yeah.
so you have an opportunity to kind of see all levels of play, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yes.
So as far as like getting people in, for me, a win is just getting five new people, because 5 new people know 20 other people, and
Exactly.
so that's what you need to do,
The
right?
pyramid scheme.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
It's Amway for softball.
yeah, so
Multi-level.
the weather, for us it's tough because we try to start in February, so we're done by May. And if we start in February and the weather stays like this, it gets a little complicated with trying to get people out, and people that like want to come out and play softball are like, "Oh, is it going to be like this?" And it's like, "No, it's only like this for a couple weeks."
Right.
But
we know.
but
we hang out in left fields.
Yeah.
February
Sometimes
baseball
it can
sucks.
be a little cold for a
It's
little longer
painful.
than February.
so to get the newbies in, it's tough, right? Because
Yeah.
they're like, "I don't want to get out of bed for this. Never
But
mind."
But they don't want to come in
Yeah.
July either.
Right. But
poison.
there's a sweet spot of like, if you can get out there and get rated and get on a team, the good weather will come. Right.
Exactly.
But I am, as commissioner right now, like today driving in, I'm like, oh no, what's it gonna be like for our recruitment days?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
What's your first day?
Our first day for the season starts February 22nd.
Okay. Okay. And then do people pay to be part of the group?
Yeah, so it
Okay.
depends on which league you go into, right? So for our open division, it's $90, and that's for a 8-week season of 2 games every Sunday. So it's 16
Oh,
games
that's
for
not
an
bad.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
it's
fun.
quite a value for
Oh my
sports.
gosh.
It's a great value.
Yeah. You hear $90, you're like, oh no. But we do run a longer league than most, I think, most other sports softball organizations. But, we have requirements and things like that. So.
Right. Okay.
And y'all travel.
Yeah. So this, because we're part of this national organization, it's really competitive.
It is.
And I don't want to say
Ram
the whole...
post a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you go down that road of being competitive, right, you have the opportunity to go play. Every city typically hosts their own tournament. So we host what we call the Texas Hoedown. And we get, teams in from other cities to come in and play, right? So should you get into the league and that's something that you want to do, you 100% can go play with your team. Teams are always asking for people, are you rated? Can you play? And, you can fly all over the country. I recently went for last weekend, I was in Vegas playing with a team from Chicago. We got second place, right? And we
Wow,
played like 20,
fun.
23 teams in our division. And from all over the country,
Oh,
right?
how fun.
Yeah, and then you kind of build this community, and that's what you really. There's this journey of like the softball, and you see people come into the league and they kind of go through it, right? And it's like, what is softball? I love softball. I love my team. I love going to tournaments, right? And then you get into that, and then it's really fun because it's an opportunity that you kind of open yourself up to, right? If you want to, right? You can be that person that like doesn't know anyone and flies to Palm Springs, which I think is this coming weekend. You can fly to Palm Springs, pick up with a team and play a tournament and fly home,
Wow. What do you mean by rating?
So,
Thank you.
So, have y'all
You
been
have like
out...
a Cy Young?
No. So have y'all been out to like City League softball? Like to play like on a Wednesday night out at Craig?
in like
back in the day.
Yeah, 1996.
I might put a hip out now.
My son
Just
does
sitting on
do
the bleachers.
Special Olympics softball tour Macbeth at Craig Field.
Okay.
But I mean, not
Yeah.
a rating system.
No. So if you go out to City League, anybody can play on a team, and sometimes you get teams that sandbag, and it's just unfortunate, right? And so
That sucks.
yeah, exactly. And so the 2 national organizations, they they sort of give us ratings to take our players, right, and allow them to be rated so that we can put them into divisions so that their competition is equal.
Yes.
And so that's kind of important, right? Especially if you get a newbie in, they're like, the last thing they want to do is show up to a game and get hurt or get beat by somebody, 50-0, right? So we
Right.
try to level the playing field using those ratings. And so once you get into our league, you're assigned a rating, and then over the years your rating may change, right? So you're not stuck with that rating forever. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And what is the rating from like 1 to 5, 1 to 10?
I think it's like 1 to 50.
Okay.
Most people fall under, between the 1 to 20 range.
Mhm.
I think I'm a 7. Our more competitive players are like in the 15 to 20 range. But they also have like elite A divisions for both organizations, and it's rare, but it's really fun to watch when you can actually see that level of play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So-
That's like, how has the pro softball community affected y'all softball?
Yeah, so we went out to a game as a league last year. Really fun. It hasn't really affected, but I think you're seeing like a growing interest in softball again.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think it's been helpful, right?
Oh, good.
I think for us, it's really getting the word out about our organization.
Mhm.
Yes.
That is helping grow, but people are like, oh, what is softball? There's also like the 1972 bar in Austin. I
Oh,
don't know if y'all
yeah. We've
ever-
had them
Oh, we
on.
know.
We love
Yeah.
them.
So
We
they-
love
we've
'em,
had 'em on.
Marlene, Deborah.
So
Hey,
there's
shout
this
out.
community, that can, that there's people, they love sports. It's like, how do you connect those people that love sports to the sports, so that they know that they have a safe place to go play at any level, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's, you have someone like Ram who is, Ram's an amazing player and a competitive, right? And someone may see a Ram and be like, oh, I could never play at that level. And it's like, but it's not about, you don't have to be Ram to come play in our
Yeah,
organization.
right.
Yeah.
Is there any NIL money in this?
Not yet. I hope so.
Goals.
We'd love to be a farm team or
Yeah.
retirement. But no, not yet.
Goals, Jody,
Yeah.
goals.
Has 1972 started sponsoring any of these?
They did do for
We should do at least jerseys.
Yeah, they did some specials for us for the hoedown, and they definitely
They're very generous.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're great.
Yeah, yeah.
What a great venue, and the owners are
And
fantastic. We
location,
love
the
'em.
food's delish.
Oh my
The
gosh.
bartenders are incredible.
When is the hoedown?
Yes.
So the hoedown historically has been Memorial Day weekend, but
Okay.
this year, because of scheduling of our national organization's events, we are going to be moving it to October. So that's hot off the press. I don't think.
Oh wow!
we don't have the date.
Not during ACL.
True.
Maybe
no.
intentionally during ACL.
No, I think it'll be actually like later in the month. But we work with the city, so we don't have the exact weekend confirmed, but it will be late October.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not a fun time to be in Austin.
Yeah. How do you fund your travels?
Yeah, how do y'all do this?
Yeah, the teams do it in different ways. Some of them are really, really organized and will, for example, one of our sponsor bars is Oil Can Harry's downtown.
Love it.
And
OCH.
they do burgers on Sundays.
Nice.
And so they really help out our teams, allowing them to, hey, you cook the burgers, you keep the funds, you're responsible for getting people in here.
Nice.
And that, a lot of teams take advantage of that. That's such a great opportunity that Oil Cans has done for so long for us that we're really grateful for that. Because some teams, other teams fundraise with sponsorships that they have or their partners that they work with. It's all a little different, but Oil Cans has always been kind of that first step in like, hey, you have this opportunity available to you, if you want it. And
do they do that every Sunday or just during season?
So Oil Can Harry's does burgers every Sunday.
Nice.
Our teams, depending on how they get scheduled, right? They have to work with the bar, but they during the season they're in there quite a bit, right? And they can be out of season. I've seen a couple teams doing it over the winter, but it's really just about when they have availability and when you ask. So
nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it's a great burger for a couple bucks.
So
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the age range of
Oh,
players?
well, we folks have to be 18 for insurance reasons. But any age, we've had folks, in their 70s playing.
I love it.
We have different divisions so that you have E is the lowest, and I'm not sure. We have had an A team, but not like seasonally playing. So we have A through B or E through B, and we also have a Legends division. So we're trying to grow that actually because we've seen sort of the numbers of our membership, right? And people are getting to that age, and they actually. A comment you hear is, I don't want to play these 20-year-olds, So,
Yeah.
so there is a division, right, where you can kind of feel a little bit more of a level
For us
set.
Luann Platter discounted people,
Exactly.
75 plus.
Exactly.
Not you.
Oh no, I'm close. I'm very close.
What are things you do when you're not softballing all day? Being
Well,
a balla.
I feel like it's your love
I
and
can tell. It's
passion.
your
Yeah,
passion, for
yeah.
sure.
I've taken up golf.
Oh, nice.
That is a ton of fun. I did that over COVID. And
Dad's like, here's the perfect swing. Let me show you.
yeah, and then I'll never do it again. Yeah, no, I picked up golf over COVID and I haven't gotten any better, to be honest with you. It's the most frustrating sport in the world.
We have a handicap at Butler.
Nice. Yeah,
We had to take.
Yeah, I call that Butler National. Butler National is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
It's one of
it.
our
Well,
favorites.
well,
We just
we'll
do
meet
best
you there.
ball.
We'll meet you there
We
anytime.
just do basketball, and we're
We'll
terrible
just
at it.
carry your bag.
We had to take what did we have to take?
Well, we actually use a wood.
Oh wow,
That's
So
not
we're
bad.
that bad.
We cannot drive the ball.
That's
we might
good.
miss it several times, but it's just all in fun.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And
A
being
great
outside.
time.
Butler National.
Butler
I love
National.
it.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Where do you love to go and hang out? Like
Chicago?
in Chicago?
Yeah,
And
Chicago.
like, what are your favorite places to go and hang?
Here in Austin?
Yeah.
Chicago, Austin, wherever.
I'll be honest with you. The groundhog, like, is that spring or whatever? Hula Hut is my
love
my groundhog.
it.
Like I'm
Yes.
like it has spring started, and it's like if I go and it's like the right, I was like okay, we've got spring.
Yeah.
You have to do
Yeah.
an annual hula hut visit. I
Yeah.
mean, it is required.
You have to. I think we gave it we put it on the shelf for a long time. And then Shelly and I were like, let's go give it a go. And it was so fun.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is fun. I love being on the water.
Yeah, I think they're under new management, and it's just like I've really been happy with. That's
Good.
kind of my thing, and summertime you can't beat it.
Right.
Agreed.
So-
It's a lot of people watching.
yeah.
That's
That's
a
the best
lot of
part.
bikinis.
Yeah.
A lot of bikinis out there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Do
so
you
fun.
like live music and things like that? Or are you mainly like a sports person?
Definitely I'm an ACLer. I love ACL.
Okay.
We're really lucky that we get to just show up 2 days
Ugh.
and hear all of these new artists and then like
Incredible.
add them to Spotify. Like
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm kind of spoiled that way. I don't do live. I think because of that, because I make that such an event in the year, I don't do as much live as I used to.
Nice.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
And I know you're a sports fan and a Longhorn, but
Yeah.
what events do you go to? You're a
Season
basketball.
season softball ticket holder.
Yes.
Nice.
Women's basketball season ticket holder. They are doing amazing. I don't know if
I
you're watching.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They play LSU on the 5th.
Ugh.
So here.
They
Ugh.
got beat that last
I know,
time.
but
it was there.
Yeah, but we're here now this time. So
Yeah.
really
we
excited.
gotta get our revenge out.
Exactly.
Our women's sports are for UT are carrying
For
the whole
for,
college.
for over a decade.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think they're
Yeah.
just the most consistent.
They are.
Right.
So consistent.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
coaches, great,
Yeah.
Incredible.
great athletes, great athletes.
Oh my gosh, so exciting! And I mean, we are part of Ladies of Left Field.
Mhm.
Have you heard that podcast?
No.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
share it with you.
Oh, yeah.
So
We'll
that's
send you
our
the
all
link.
women's sports podcast.
Oh, well, have me on, or I'm going to be a subscriber. I love that.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
they-
Tell 'em.
yeah,
Yes, that would be great.
they're a great group, and they talk sports like nobody's business. They know more about sports
Oh my
than
gosh, it's
I've
incredible.
ever
Yes.
That's where I get my sports.
And our producer Jordan, she works for ESPN, and so she's all about
She
the
does
sports.
ladies
She's
lacrosse.
ladies lacrosse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yes, we love the sports.
We
just
love
the whole
sports.
scene.
Yeah.
We'd go to the left field and watch the baseball games. We love to, see the ladies softball and the basketball.
Oh my gosh,
we're just
the softball.
we're just so impressed.
The
Anyway.
softball, and they were talking about ladies in left field, that ladies softball right now is like they play so much.
They play a lot.
Like during a weekend, they'll play 6 games.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just overlapping.
And different teams. Like
That's one of my favorites, though. In the spring is the weekends where the softball and the baseball are at the same weekend.
I
and you can
love
just
it.
walk from
You
one.
just walk
That's
from
a
one
great
to the
awesome
It's like a
experience.
Yes.
reunion.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Especially when the
bounce
weather's
back
just
and
right.
forth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so good.
What is your favorite sports memory of all time?
Oh,
It could be something that
and it
you've
could be
done,
your
or
softball. Yeah,
it could be something you yourself did, or it could be something you
I mean,
witnessed.
coming number 2 in Vegas is pretty
Yeah,
darn
that's pretty
exciting.
good.
That is, yeah.
Are y'all familiar with the play called a baseball play called I think it's called a dicky?
Okay, tell us about it. But I think I kind of know about it.
So I was playing in the World Series with my team, the Tigres. I've done this probably 3 times in my life, and it's like my favorite type of play. But I was playing catcher, and
So she has good knees.
and so the runner was coming around, I think from second on a really well hit ball, and I always love to get out that person that is just like rah,
Yeah, cocky.
And so this, this person was just, that person running from second to home, and I remember the ball came into our shortstop, Jamie Williams, and she, looked up, and I'm catcher, and so I'm, in the inside of the base path. I step up a little. Oh, I'm sorry. I step up just a little bit, and I look at her, and I'm just calm, like hands are down, like I look like there is no play.
Uh-huh.
And her eyes get big because she's like, oh. And so she just throws the ball to me. And, and so the play is, that type of play is it's like a fake, right? Because you're like, la, la, la. And then you catch the ball and you catch him on the backside, right? So,
nice.
And so she throws the ball. I'm just standing there with my hands down. And, ball comes, glove, and then back.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Got the runner right on the hip.
So exciting.
And, the umpires just like, umpires, when they get excited about something, they're like, ah! And I was like,
oh, yeah.
oh, that's such a good play. So that play was really fun for me. I've done it a couple other times, but that's the best. Because it's very rare. Most people will, get the ball and they make this really awkward or very large move to.
Right.
But
you fake 'em.
you just have to be like, la, la, la.
Yeah.
And I mean, those are my favorite.
Because they're reading your body language, and they're like, uh-oh, gotta go back to third.
Yeah, they're like, I'll slow up. Yeah,
Yeah.
So they're just like, la, 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 and they're like,
oh,
boom,
wow.
gotcha.
Gotcha in the hip. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Our
That's
dad was an
impressive.
and he
Yeah,
loved
Manchac
he loved
optimist.
it. Yeah.
Back in the day.
It was so
I am an
awesome.
umpire. So
Oh, do you love it?
it's thankless, but I do
It is
love it.
thankless.
I
It
do
is
love it. I
thankless.
do love it. Yeah.
But it is, he loved the power of it.
Oh, yeah, I definitely do. I think I just love being around the game.
Yeah.
It's fun being out there.
You mentioned your partner before we came on. She's in Chicago.
Mhm.
Okay, and do shout out. You want to?
Oh, so Catherine is in Chicago. She plays for the Nubians.
Okay.
The Nubians actually are a great team. They have a lot of history, but like they got to meet Obama and things like that.
Wow.
So her team is
Are they going to meet the Pope?
I mean, if there was a team to meet the Pope, it would probably be
It
that
would be
team.
that. That's awesome.
But she's amazing.
Are they A-rated?
They are a little bit older now. She's younger, but the team has kind of like aged to sort of like a
Legends.
a regular rating of folks, right? They used to be one of the highest rated teams. But yeah, she's amazing. She got all team at Sin City, the tournament we were just at. She's home run hitter. She's fast. Yeah.
And
That's incredible.
I would assume y'all met
Playing softball, yeah.
And is there any like y'all living in the same city?
That question comes up a lot for
I
us.
bet.
Yeah. We have a pretty good situation right now with how we can travel and do stuff, and we're here, there, or somewhere else, and so.
I mean, even if y'all lived in the same city, y'all still be playing softball.
Yeah,
so you went to see each other.
yeah, and she has a bigger family, and so there's a sister with a baby on the way. There's a brother in Montana. So
there's a lot of things tethered.
Yeah, so we're moving around a lot, and that's
fun.
okay, and we like that
Keeps
ability.
it fresh.
Yeah.
Do it while you can.
I love it.
Yeah.
How long have y'all been?
3 years. Yeah.
Oh,
Congrats.
nice.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
How
So you
lovely.
found love on the field.
Love on the field. I love it. I love it. Rounding home part 2.
So we have this question that we ask people, and it's called "Who's on your laminated list?" So a laminated list is who's your hall pass, but it doesn't have to be sexy time. Shelly has her hall pass; it's just people that makes her laugh.
Yes.
But who would be like, maybe it could be sexy time if you want, of course, but it could also be people that you want to play golf with, or that you wish you could
have on your softball team.
have on your softball team. It could be someone you want to play a round of basketball with,
Yeah.
or a horse.
A horse. Yeah.
Something like that.
One of my favorite women's athletes right now is from the WNBA is Rachel Banham. Do y'all know who she is? She's on the Sky.
Yes.
And she just seems like she would be a ton of fun to hang out. She's very fun. She doesn't look like your typical basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
If you look on her Instagram, she's like dressing up like Dwight Schrute and these things. And so we go to a lot of Sky games, and she's one of those I love like utility players that everybody's looking at the stars, but like it's the Rachel Banhams that get them the hard wins.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's like, absolutely, I call her Banana. So I'm like, I want to see the banana. So she's like one of my favorite players. So I would love to, have coffee or go to dinner with Rachel Banham.
Yeah.
Play a little horse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a great shooter, I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. But yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. It's definitely evolved, the laminated list hall pass situation. Most people are like, I'm not even thinking about that.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
So what, I feel like we kind of know, but what are 3 mad loves that you haven't mentioned? Like, we could tell sports, we could tell family, we could tell people you're connected with. That's a given. But what are things that you just love so much?
And we've had the greatest answers. Like, I love balloon art. And I love steak. It's just
meat,
like
red meat.
I just love red meat. And so like anything
be
you're
anything.
like, deserted island, I am taking.
Right.
Yeah.
It could be anything.
Passion. So my high school friends and I, it's two other women and a dude, a very big dude.
Yeah.
We're still friends from high school, and we competed pretty regularly in a amateur fishing tournament out of Port Aransas.
I saw this picture.
We snagged a picture of you.
Called Babes on the Bay.
Babes on the Bay.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so fun. It's out of Rockport.
Yeah,
we love Rockport.
And so that probably fishing is probably something that I mean I don't do on the regular, but like if you're like let's go fishing, I'm like Yes, 100%. When are we
Oh,
going?
I love that.
Yeah, and my friend, he has a boat, and he is, he's a hunter, fisher, do whatever. He's happy to, he just likes being out on the water. So he
Right.
takes us out on the water, and we have, my friend, my two friends, and they're pretty glammy. And so they're out there like, with the fish and just like, can you put the, the bait on the, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, we haven't won it. But I'd like to say we tied for 52nd the last time we did it. And that's because everybody that didn't catch a fish was tied for 52nd. But it always sounds better. So, but yeah, we're going to win it one of these days.
Yes, you
Oh
are.
my gosh, we love Rockport.
Yeah.
We are big
That's a great mad
fans.
love.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's nothing like being outside doing something athletic or something physical, being in nature.
Yeah.
So amazing.
Oh,
Definite
gosh.
great mad love.
So who is your tribe? Because you sound like you have a squad of great friends. And
Yeah, that's true. I think about that a lot. I have sort of friends in all these different pockets. So I would say that crew that I'm in Rockport is my tribe. That like, if something's going down, they probably are my support network. I know that like when we have life events, we all kind of in that group tell each other, and it's, that's who we call. It's like family. But they're not here in Austin. They're in New Braunfels or in Dallas or all over. So I have my softball family, and because I've been in the league so long, I know so many folks. It's a large family, right? So that's a big family, but they're very important to me. Like, when things happen, I just want to make sure that they're okay, that we have fields. We were, like when COVID happened, we didn't have softball for a long time, right? And it was like making that decision of when we can go back, but and when it would be okay, right? Trying to be responsible for them, and so
they're like, we're 6 feet apart.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll wear masks. We'll do everything. But yeah, that was, I have my softball family. I have some really good buddies that have come out of softball that, I play golf with, and that's, that's probably my community here. My folks that I kind of like, run decision through or hang out with.
You have a great life.
Yes.
It's a good reminder. This is a good reminder.
Yes, you do have a great life.
How lovely.
I'm like, these are goals. I wish I had been more athletic. It's our fault. I'm gonna get mad at our parents.
Bad genes.
Bad genes. Okay, before we let you go,
how does everybody?
How do they get in touch with you? How do they get involved in this amazing?
Give us the
come on,
spill.
Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. So softballaustin.org is our website. You can get more information out of there. We also run, we're going to be running a couple recruitment days in February.
Okay.
And let me pull up those dates just so I make sure that, because we usually do one, but this year we're actually going to do 2. One of them's going to be on a Thursday night for folks that can't get out on the weekend.
That's a great idea, yeah.
So we're going to do one on February the 8th.
Okay.
And February the 12th.
And you can get all the information on softballaustin.org.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Or, if you're an emailer, you can email membership@softballaustin.org to get kind of set up for one of those recruitment days. Yeah. And really just, if you want to come out, if you need help, like we have a Facebook page, we have Instagram, like definitely just,
What is that under? Softball Austin?
Softball Austin.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a group of athletic supporters?
Oh, absolutely.
I just like
they use that.
I like to say that.
Yeah. We have folks that just come out like on a Sunday. Like if you're not doing anything on a Sunday, grab a coffee and a donut and just come out and watch games.
Yeah.
Like we'll be on the backfield. The teams, they all have their own personalities, and it's a lot of fun, and it's good community. And we've been, I think we're the longest running sports organization out of Austin, right? So we've been around a while. So we do. I mean, we have people that like, oh, I played in 2004. Haven't I just stopped by to see if there were games, and there were, and like that makes me happy to know that their community still has that. That they were like, I just want to go and see if it's still running, and it's like, yeah, we absolutely are. Come and play.
Coming home. I love it. Oh my gosh. gosh. Well, like, do you ever envision like Savannah Bananas, but Austin, like for Austin? Because Savannah Bananas is so amazing.
We have some really good players. We have some really good athletes. I don't think we have Savannah Banana level, but we have
Neither did they for the longest time.
but I think like that's the thing, right? Like people may not follow sports, but they'll go watch a Savannah Bananas, and then they're like, "What is this?" And then they're like, "Oh, well, how do people do?" And then they kind of make the connection of like, "Oh, well, maybe I should just go out one day and just go hit the ball. Can I hit the ball?" You know? And so, I love the Savannah Bananas. I love that little league, and I love that it's turned into a league, right?
So I know that's why it's like we need one in Austin.
Well, and the women's league is here too now.
Exactly, it's so exciting, and there has been talk about MLB coming to Austin. There's a group trying aggressively to bring an MLB team.
Well, we'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath.
Yeah,
but I am going to say it sounds like there's something for everybody, whether be it fan, maybe a contributor, maybe going to Oil Can or 1972.
An excuse to go to OCH.
You can just come and watch the games. You can participate in the games. Don't let it intimidate you. It's about being part of a community.
Yeah.
Getting adjacent to great people like Coach over here. Coach Amy Torres. This is amazing. Like, this is what we need. We need more community.
Agreed. Agreed. Everybody needs more community, and it's so lovely and amazing and so incredible.
Thanks for coming all the way north.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coming on this very chilly day, and we hope that it keeps growing and more people feel connected. That's our whole goal.
Exactly. And please keep us in the loop. I know Benita shares and everything. And
her team's great. Yeah. You guys should come out and just watch her team.
Just to see her beautiful hair flowing in the wind is worth it.
Of course. Of course. Well, thanks for coming in. And Texas.
Yeah.
All right, we did it.